You know what, guys? I had a epiphany moment, pretty much. Although, you know, we fight with all of these thoughts between negative and positive, I decided to give up the war on fighting against they did this to me or they did that to me or um, I shouldn't help in the most that I could do because of what was done onto me. We're never going to get anywhere with that type of thinking. And it's normal, but the thing is we have a choice to change and be the positive reinforcement to bring justice towards any situation that may needs attention, regardless how a person have treated you. You have to understand that we will never get anywhere when it comes to warring with the mentality of keeping them stuck inside of an abyss inside your brain, because you are making them a casualty of war in your head. You have to release and let go and not hinder yourself from being stuck in a energy to where you are always warring with that energy, because all that you are doing is warring with yourself. Like I said, I've been through this too. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. But at the same time, what is more beneficial? Because at the end of the day, we want to bring peace on earth. And the way that we can control and bring that into fruition, we have to control our mind, our thoughts, what we are projecting to ourselves, right? We have to look at things from a higher perspective and learn how to cultivate and learn how to not feed into the aggressiveness and the anger and the resentment and the hateful behavior. We have to go through in spirit, right? Like if you know you pissed off and you mad and you angry, and the first thing we want to do is retaliate. There you go. Thank you, God. We are not to retaliate. You need to go within with God and let God guide you and direct you and heal that energy, because the battle is not yours. The battle is God's battle, right? Your duty is to bring your vortex into peace, into harmony, into a oneness energy. Your duty is not to fight that battle that does not belong to you. Once you realize when your vortex, your universal body language energy is in one, and once you start connecting in prayer and meditation and you start working through spirit, then things will change drastically in your life in a positive way. But the more you operate in a negative way and feed into these negative messages and feed in that is looming in your head, that is lurking in your head, the more you're going to receive a negative output in your daily situation. So the thing is to switch it off. And it takes time. You have to train your mind, your body. You have to train to go in spirit. This is not just going to happen overnight, but you have to start somewhere. And where you started is in meditation and prayer. And these are for my leaders who want to change and who want to see things from a higher perspective. You have to start somewhere. So the thing is, if you're willing to stop the retaliation, to stop the hate, to stop the resentment, if you really want to be a healed individual and you want to quiet your mind and be in peace, like the Hindus, right? Like the Muslims, right? Like the Buddhists, right? You have to reprogram your mind and go to God on all occasions, whether it's happy, sad, or angry or mad. All emotions have to be channeled. All emotions need to be taken in consideration of before you jump off to conclusions. That's the problem. We don't never sit and think how the reaction would be before we react, and that's a major problem. We need to realize what our actions is before we even go into action on trying to bring justice, what we feel like, to someone else, because your justice may be condemning you as well because you didn't go in spirit. So every time, everything, whatever situation that you're in, always pray and always give it to God, and you will be led by your intuition, by those messages, by epiphanies, and by daydreams, and it's all kind of ways that God will get in contact with you. All you have to do is follow the signs and synchronistic messages. And guys, this is your daily message. It's time to reprogram and switch that mind to be positive for a lifetime. And I am dropping the mic this morning. This is prophecy coming through on the ones and twos. You guys have a great day, and let's get to it. Peace.